You already know the answer. You've been sitting in this misery, suffocating under the weight of it. And for what? You're hoping for change that will never come. Let me say this loud and clear. If it was going to get better, it would have already. All the signs have been in front of you for ages and you've ignored them. You've stayed, hoping something, anything would fix itself. But it hasn't and it won't. You know this deep down. So why are you still holding on? Every day you stay, you are sacrificing yourself for the illusion of security or the hope of comfort. But this comfort is killing your soul. Look in the mirror. Do you see joy? Do you see someone thriving? Or do you see someone who's tired, worn down, and just surviving? Surviving isn't enough. You deserve better than this half-life you've been living. You keep making excuses. What if I'm alone? You already feel alone. Staying in a relationship where you're not seen, respected, or valued is the most soul-crushing loneliness there is. At least leaving gives you the chance to find peace, healing, and eventually real connection. Staying only guarantees more pain. What about the kids? If you have kids, let me ask you, what kind of life do you want for them? Do you want them to believe love is supposed to feel like this? Staying doesn't protect them. It teaches them to settle. Leaving teaches them strength, self-worth, and boundaries. Be the example they need. What if I fail? Staying is already a failure. You're failing yourself every day you remain in this toxic cycle. Failure isn't leaving. It's giving up on your own happiness because you're scared of the unknown. And you're stronger than that. You've survived harder things than this. Stop making other people's comfort more important than your own peace. Stop worrying about what friends, family, or society will think. Their opinions do not matter. They don't live your life. They don't wake up in your misery. You do. And it's your responsibility to choose yourself. Because if you don't, no one else will. Do you really want to wake up in 5 or 10 years in the same place, with even more regret and resentment piled on? Imagine looking back and realizing you wasted another decade of your life waiting for something that was never going to happen. That's the price of staying. Wasted time, wasted potential, wasted happiness. Don't do that to yourself. And don't tell me you're too weak to leave. You are not weak. You are scared, and that's okay. But strength isn't the absence of fear. It's action in spite of fear. Look at everything you've already endured. You're still here, standing, breathing, and asking for motivation. That means there's a fire inside you, a part of you that refuses to accept this life any longer. Listen to that part. That's your power. You are not stuck. You are choosing to stay. And if you can choose to stay, you can also choose to leave. Make that choice, right now. Rip off the Band-Aid. It will hurt, yes. But temporary pain is far better than the slow death of staying in a loveless, toxic situation. Every step out of this will be a step toward freedom. Every boundary you set will be a declaration of self-worth. Every day you choose yourself, you will get stronger. And one day you'll wake up and realize you've reclaimed your life. But that can only happen if you stop waiting and act now. So what's it going to be? Another day of misery and what ifs? Or are you finally ready to take your life back? Stop thinking. Choose yourself.
Subscribe to Extreme Motivation.